Hi there. I am continuing to show you small examples of programs written in ALP. Today, we will take a look at one way to design an alarm list. As usual, we will first see how it looks on the PR panel, and then I will show you how I built the project. So let us say we have a screen with a list of alarms. In my case, there is an alarm for a boiler, a pump, and a lamp. The simplest way to display an alarm is to change the word normal to alarm when the signal is triggered. But I made it a bit more interesting. Let us activate the boiler alarm. I will do it using screen input, but in real use, of course, it would be triggered by a discrete alarm signal. When I activate the boiler alarm, you will notice the label changes from normal to alarm. The text also shifts to the right, and next to the active alarm a blinking exclamation mark appears. This makes it easy to spot the active alarm in the list. If I turn off the alarm signal, the label changes back to normal, the text shifts to the left again, and the blinking mark disappears. Now let us take a look at how this is built in the program. On the screen, I added a Boolean input-output box which is linked to a variable called alarm1. When this variable is off, the message normal is shown. When it is on, the message changes to alarm. This element is also linked to a position variable, which moves the text left or right. In the normal state, it is aligned to the left side of the row. When the alarm is active, the text shifts to the right. In the same row, I added another Boolean input-output box. It is linked to a variable called blink. When the value is false, nothing is displayed, but when blink is on, an exclamation mark appears. This element also uses variables to control its position on the screen. The other rows are built the same way, they follow the exact same logic and structure. Now let us look at the program itself. I have added a blink element, which is always running. It turns on and off every half second. This makes the exclamation mark blink. For example, when the first alarm is triggered, the blink signal is sent to the variable blink1. If the alarm turns off, that variable becomes false. So the mark only appears when there is an active alarm. The same logic is applied for the second and third alarms. I use selectors to control the positions of elements on the screen. The left group controls the exclamation marks, and the right group controls the alarm messages. When an alarm is active, the exclamation mark is moved to position 0 on the horizontal axis, which places it at the left edge of the screen. When the alarm is off, the mark moves to position 16, which puts it off screen so it is no longer visible. I do the same with the alarm message text. If there is no alarm, the text is at position 0 on the horizontal axis, which is fully left. As soon as the alarm appears, the element moves to position 2, shifting it 2 cells to the right. There is just one thing to keep in mind. You need to make sure the text element you are shifting is not too long. In my case, it should not exceed 14 characters. Otherwise, it will go past the screen boundary and the last characters will not be visible. That would not be ideal. The other alarms are built exactly the same way. If you need more alarm messages, just copy the elements in the program and link them to the correct variables. One more important note. In this demo, I activate the alarm variables directly from the PR panel screen. In a real system, that is not the best approach. It is better to connect them to logic that decides whether an alarm should be triggered or to discrete inputs on the PR panel. And as always, how far you take this idea depends only on your imagination. That is all for now. See you next time.